Should have known you damn well do that the moment I turn you on. The anywho, today should be the last day. So I ground out a little Nox yesterday and I finally figured out how the game works, which is sad. The little red diamondy thing below the first one in the 101 Nox I've got signifies a wormhole entrance. It opens up when you get 100. And I only just figured that out now.
There's much to enjoy.
Sad. So anyway, that one goes here. So now we can finish this area off. Oi! Took me right to the end of the game to figure that out, which is just plain pathetic. Six-wave siege.
Let's do this, everyone!
I can see right through them.
Excellent work, everyone. Who's next, huh?
Here's our chance! Don't let him slip away!
No need for courtesy in battle.
We're being ambushed!
Fucking terrible.
Okay, Krisha, concentrate.
Woo! That is new!
I knew you could do it.
Guys. An ambush! Watch out! On my way! An ambush! Watch out! An ambush! There we go! All fixed up!
Is everyone okay?
Not an option!
Okay, Krisha, concentrate.
Come on! Do it! Here's our chance!
Hang in there!
It's like, stop flipping.
Good work, troops.
Everyone, hold your ground!
I knew you could do it. Allow my eyes to assist you.
Let's do it! Charged up!
Here's our chance. Don't let up.
Watch out!
No need for courtesy in battle.
Watch out! Charged up!
Here's our chance. How about a little rub down to help you stress?
Time to finish!
Well done, guys.
Gotta be an S.
Job well done.
Dispelling the Grim Ordeos seems to have caused a change in the Lantern of Crossing. Ah.
It would behoove us to prepare.
Hey, it's a swamp. It'll suck you in if you step in it. Let's stay clear if we can help it.
There's something here.
Even with our gifts, it's a drag to get through this.
We must remain calm and take things one step at a time.
Why do these things have to be so tanky?
All charged up. I'll take care of this. You managed to defeat it.
Right.
I leveled up!
she might be a little better at taking them out. Okay.
Charged up. All charged.
She have all the moves now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Okay.
I got this. Switch.
Oh yeah, she just destroys them. Okay. Wait. Find my way up there.
A treasure chest. My time to shine. Let's go.
There's something here. Okay.
My time to shine. To me. Something's there.
Leave it to me.
Hey. My time to All right. Let's go.
Right.
Here I go.
Another one, nearly.
My time to shine. Let's go.
Right.
Something's there. Yeah.
Right.
It's on you, Hawk. Something's there.
Hey, some treasure. Hey, some treasure.
Right.
Yeah. Something's there. It's on you, Hawk. Something's there.
Not too shabby.
Right. There's one up there. Gonna have to go from over there, aren't I? It's getting up there in the first place, which means going over there. Oh, we now have that, so...
It's on you.
Not too shabby.
I knew you could do it.
It's on you.
Hey, some treasure.
Something's there.
I knew you could do it.
Charged up.
Not too shabby.
Right.
Hey, some treasure.
Come on. Come on. That's a good passive HP regen. Heal me all up. God, I'm level 70. Oh, it's gonna be so funny what's gonna happen. Right.
Something's there.
Hey, some treasure.
Right.
treasure chest!
Right.
There's
Hey,
something
some
here.
treasure.
Okay.
Crimson Wine! Something's there. It's on you!
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced.
There's something here.
Something's there.
Bang up job.
That. Okay, right.
Something's there.
There's something here. There's something here.
Something's there.
Some treasure.
Doo-ba-doo. Okay then.
There's something here. So this is what they mean by breathtaking.
Really? A pain to climb. Fine. Let's check the journal. We want Keening Highlands, 100. Didn't really need to do that, I just needed to open the map, didn't I? And I have 90% of all treasures as well. That is neat. Okay, it's blue, so it's not main story. The enmity swirling within this vortex is enough to make you tremble. You can sense a remarkably powerful foe beyond this miasma. Let's play a game of Make Adult Unfrickin' Stoppable. Because as long as Adult can survive it, I can win. I really wish I could use them all at once. I actually managed to get a... Oh, does this affect the entire party? It seems to. I should have probably used that ages ago then. Dandelion basement. New formula? Strength.
Well, hello there, Adam. Always take
Recipe
care
for
up
level
there.
ups. That would be much better. Anyway, let's go see just how powerful this thing is. Can't believe that all the SP is linked though. If I'd done it earlier, everything would have been much easier. Is this the Monstrum Nox? It is, but something's different. It's just like how it was when we found Tito and Arch. Brothers said it was an incomplete Monstrum Nox. Be that as it may, the source of the miasma vortex must be somewhere. Speak of the devil. I think it's safe to say I'm really on this. Right. You. Follow me.
I can keep going.
Defeating the source of the miasma seems to have caused the vortex to disappear. What is the crown of dawning? As much as I love the giant stat boost from the cloak, it is so much better. No, wait, the other thing. The immunity. Right.
Alright, it's festival time!
The other thing that I was thinking of, the immunity to all the damage types. Ooh. Damn it, just how long do they plan on having that talk anyway? I've got half a mind to go check on the boss right this second. Hey, come on man. I know you're worried, but simmer down a bit. Simmer down? You got any idea how much we put the boss through? This all started because we wanted to do something to help this city, pure and simple. Me and the others, we weren't just doing this over some pent-up grudge. All we wanted was to restore Glia to how it... no, to restore peace back to Balduke. That's why, if there's anything we can still do, we have to do it. Yeah, I feel the same. That's why we need to trust the boss now more than ever. Things will start getting back to on the right track before we know it. Fine. There we go. Now I just need to start thinking about what I want to do too.
How are things going? You're quite the explorer.
That brings your total discovered landmarks up to 21. Man, who'd have thunk? You've helped out more than I ever could have asked.
Here's a little something for you.
You know, with all that's been going on, I've been doing a lot of soul searching. Honestly, that earnest gleam in your eyes had me feeling kind of sorry for my life. But now, thanks to you, I want to rediscover what it is that makes Balduke so great myself. This may be the end of our little landmark reporting agreement. But I'm willing to bet your next adventure will bring a whole slew of new ones to discover. At any rate, thanks again for all of your help. I mean it. Right. There's my final move and it cost a ton, doesn't it? Oh. What's left for now? The story quests. This place looks fancier every time I walk in. Guess it's not all that when you're living on a big-time doctor's salary, though. Well, Jules, let's go see what your mum has to say. Yeah. I'm back. Just a second. I'll be right down. Well, look at you, Jules. You brought all your little friends home with you. Come in, come in. Oh, you'll have to forgive me for not tidying up. That's okay. Sorry for not telling you we were coming. Ah, your mum's just the sweetest, isn't she? I'm jealous. Sweet, is that what you call it? Oh yes, yes. I did spot someone in town who looked just like your father. But it didn't take long before I lost him in the crowd. I didn't want to disappoint you if it turned out I was mistaken, Jules. That's why I didn't mention it. I hope you can forgive me. It's nothing to be sorry about. That said, how did you know I saw someone who looked like your father in the first place? I figured I had nothing to lose asking the Monstrums for help, but... well... Oh, I get it. That's just how powerful our mother-son bond is, isn't it? Yeah, sure. More importantly, this man you saw was over in the Central District, right? Yes, that's right. I believe he was just on his way out of Bolduc Cathedral. But there are so many people there that I ended up losing track of him. It'll probably go down as the biggest mistake of my life. Boo-hoo-hoo. I see. So there truly are people out there who cry boo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, if Dr. Noah really did leave from the cathedral... Right, all we have to do is ask if anyone saw him there. Let's go, Adol. Oh, and Jules, dear, if you do happen to run into your father, promise you won't force him to come back. What? Why? Because I trust him. Your father would never leave us without a good reason. I may not know what or why exactly, but that much I can say for sure. There's no way that you can know. Oh, but I do. I'm a lot more perceptive than I look, you know. You should never underestimate a mother, especially not yours, young man. Now promise me, Jules, all right? This is Bolduc Cathedral of the Hieroglyph Church. Right, and the last place that Jules' father, Dr. Noah, was seen coming out of. Oh, good to see you again. Father Ralph. Thank you for coming. And it seems you brought Credo. Let's move somewhere more private for our discussion, shall we? Yes, I know Dr. Noah well. He was the one we would call whenever worshippers fell ill. However, I regret that I don't know if he's come to the cathedral lately. That's okay. Sister Mel, would you happen to know anything? I'm not sure if he's the same person you're looking for, but I recall seeing a rather strange man here just recently. Do you remember anything else about him by any chance? He came by asking to see some old medical records. The church keeps all of its records from the past, you see. I remember him because I thought it was such an unusual request. After I procured them for him, he perused them as if in a frenzy. Sounds a lot like Dad. And where did he go after that? That was another peculiar thing. He said he had business at the ancient shrine outside town. I thought he seemed like a doctor, but maybe he was an archaeologist. An ancient shrine? Maybe the Norse shrine? Yeah, most likely. And we've been there before. Okay then, time to relive some fun memories. Hey, Yufa. Mum said that we didn't need to force him home, right? And our work's done, isn't it? We already know he's alive. We're not going to force anyone to do anything. But we're so close, you can't go on your head, Jules. Huh? You two need to have a heart-to-heart. Wasn't that one of your nails in the coffin?
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here? Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
You explained that Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
What?
Am I really that transparent? Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all. You deserve to know what happened. It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage. She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed, it was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it. The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your mother. That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Dad.
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I had no idea. But why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you. I surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research. As a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
Dad,
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault. Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there? You don't have to wait anymore.
Yufa.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you, how much I hated you. But now, how could I say any of those things?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic. But I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. There's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul. That research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories. I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further.
But what about Shadowlord? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlord gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlord. Zola was the one who truly needed them. In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlord was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I have my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrums. For that, I apologize.
It wasn't your fault.
I understand that an apology alone is not enough for me to be forgiven. But I will work to set things right.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother. Crimson King. No, Adol. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you. You have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful. Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Yes, I will.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's alright. Can we go back to town now?
I see. So it wasn't your father I saw after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him, face and all, but I must have been mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh, now, don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it all went, of course, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to see me again yet, is he? Mum. Thank you for humoring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. We appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie. Think nothing of it. Now, I suppose I ought to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little festival day treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver it later, so try not to spoil your appetite. We won't. Thanks again, Miss Noah. Ever since my dad said he'd come home someday, I've been keeping it from my mum. But I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her anyway. Seems so. Call it a mother's intuition. Wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than he thought. With a wife that understanding, I bet she'd even be fine with all that alchemy stuff. I'm not so sure about that. By the way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take Mum's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters?
Pretty good job we did there.
Well, that takes care of all the urgent requests we had. But Aprilia still hasn't gotten in touch with us. Do wonder what's going on with her, but waiting around would only waste time. Let's return to the dandelion for now and see if there's anything else we can do. Where have you been, Adol, my darling? My heart nearly turned to dust waiting for you to come home to me. Maybe I over-dramatized it just a tad. Did something happen, Shantae? Yes, you see, There I was looking over the bulletin board as I always do, and there it was, a request from none other than our stout friend Walden Belger. Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first that it was a joke in poor taste, but as it turns out, it really was from Belger. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters on Estale Road. Tell him to do it himself. He's got grunts with swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There is something peculiar about this. Strange monsters. Perhaps the research wing has something to do with this. That's true. Maybe that's why he's asking for our help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have unless he was desperate. Might as well humour him. The hieroglyph knights are a bit curtailed at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy must be scrambling to keep up without them. There's been an influx of tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We also received a similar request from Carla for this reason. Hello, my darling. Would you consider it? We have to go before someone gets hurt. Oh, be still, my heart. Do be safe out, my dear. Ooh, request from Belger. Yeah. The report indicated the presence of unusual beasts in the vicinity of Estale Road. Right, we should try to stay attentive as we make our way down the path. Looks like they decided to save us the trouble. Them? These guys are practically common pests around here. Then let's clean them out so we can find what we're really looking for. Done and dusted, as they say. Was it me, or did those monsters seem a little more harried than usual? Now that you mention it, it did kind of feel like they were afraid of something. Should... Everything okay there, Credo? Huh? Oh yeah, just almost got carried away for a second there. What do you mean? We checking this road out or what? Pick up your hooves already. Hey, Credo. Shh, keep your heads down. Those are Lemures. How do they manage to get out here? It's just a hunch. But I have a feeling these are the unfamiliar beasts the warden meant. That is highly probable, yes. What's for me? Let's send them packing. That takes care of that. Yeah, but still, why would the Lemures turn up in a place like this? Perhaps Rosvita may be able to tell us. Which reminds me, Aprilis still hasn't gotten in touch yet, huh? No. Enough. Come again? This ain't nearly enough. Credo? Kill me already. What's with him? I am not certain. This is sudden, even for him. I said, kill me already. I dare you to try. At all. This is... Here they come. Another wave of Lemures? What? Where'd they even come from? It is almost as if it was Credo who called them forth. We can talk about it later. Understood. This is hard to watch. Credo. Huh? What's going on here? Did I do all this? Indeed. You appear to be enjoying yourself quite a bit. What happened to you all of a sudden? Yeah, that was extreme, even for you. Again, huh? It's like you already know, I got a tendency to get all worked up when I'm fighting. But for a while now I've been having a hard time holding it all back. Just when I thought I was in perfect form today too. So, you're saying this has happened to you before? Not to this extent. I completely lost all sense of reason until just a bit ago. Guess I'm no different from the Lemures once I get like that. Credo. Well, now's a perfect a time as any. I'll be dipping out for good from here on. What? Now, hold on just a second. Dipping out for good? You can't even do that, can you? I'll fight my share in the Nox, but for me, this chummy crew charade ends here. Ow. Besides, you saw how I was back there. We're all better off this way, right? All I wanted was to give that Zola guy a good walloping and a kiss her anyway. Wallop. We can work this. We can work this out. Don't kid yourself. Catch you later. Wait. Can you believe him? Acting as if this is nothing. Actually, I think he's been ready for this ever since he realized what was happening. Knowing him, I bet he just chose to keep quiet about it this entire time. I know he did. That's the part that pisses me off the most. Credo's not exactly the best person, and he's incredibly scary too. But isn't there anything we can do to help him out at all? There has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be. At the very least, we have managed to successfully fulfill the Warden's request. Perhaps we should return to Balduke for the time being. You're right, there's not much we can do for him now, even if we wanted to. Let's go back to town. We can figure out what to do from there. Adol. Rosvita. Where the heck have you been all this time? The Victory Day festival is about to begin. My apologies. It turns out I had more to address than I originally expected. I can see you've taken care of the lemures that escaped me just now. It was almost as though something had been luring them outside of town. Wait, you were chasing the lemures from earlier, Aprilis? We did end up defeating them, but Credo, he... Did something befall him? Adol and the others tell Aprilis the whole story of what happened with Credo. I see. So that's how it went. What do you think we should do? In all technicality, nothing. He will be summoned to the Grimwald nonetheless. That's true, but still. This impending Grimwald will be as formidable as I anticipated. The fact that the lemures are appearing in our plane of existence attests to that. Our time is running short. Credo must compose himself sooner rather than later. How much do you know about Credo, Rosvita? Given he was originally a comrade of mine, I'm fully aware of what kind of man he is. Allow me to tell you what little advice I can give. You, Adol, are the key to resolving this. What should I do? I will explain, bit by bit. Now then, follow me. Wait, where exactly are we going? To tame a feral hawk, of course. Thanks for stopping by. I'd wanted to make another stop. The whole damn town's packed thanks to the festival. You there. You appear to be quite skilled. Perhaps you could honour us with a match. Don't make me laugh. I thought I told you I'm out of the group. Besides, I can't fight you even if I wanted to, thanks to this horseshit curse. How do we get around it? We don't have to. The circumstances have changed since last you tried. Adol is, in a sense, no longer the same Crimson King he once was. That, coupled with the power of the Berserker, is enough to lift that particular restriction. Berserker? Simply put, it is now possible for the two of you to cross swords. You don't say. Oh, now you're talking. But do not misunderstand. Losing yourself to the depths of darkness is in no way a victory. You must awaken to your truest self, Credo, to who it is you really are. Don't know what you're saying, but as long as I get about with His Majesty, I don't really care. A devout you shall receive. I prepared a venue. Follow me. I don't think I've ever seen the Colosseum so vacant before. Yeah, though it won't be for too long. The Pendleton Company had this time slot blocked out for us in particular. Carla did all that? Well, actually, it was my father who helped us out this time around. Wow, talk about family connections. Everyone, they are starting. The both of you are prepared, I trust? I, Aprillis, shall bear witness to this battle. Won't hold back. With your tears. Maybe. Let's see His Majesty people please his way out of this one. Enough. Stand ready. That power, he intends to begin with it. I can only imagine how long he's been waiting for this. Are they going to be alright, you think? It's going to be hard to just stand here and watch them duke it out. It is not in our place to interfere. We must leave this matter to Adol. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but I ain't showing you a lick of mercy. Begin.
Both so strong.
Come on, you two! Give it your best shot!
I hope that blockhead's satisfied after this.
I still do not understand why it is they are fighting.
With the next strike, this will finally be behind us.
You're as good as I hoped. Nothing beats this feeling. You don't think we're finished, do ya?
I'm just getting started.
That's what I like to hear.
They're still at it. They can't even hold their monstrum forms anymore.
Those two never cease to amaze.
This reminds me of how Kratos was when he first fought Shadoweye. No, I think he's even more determined now. Oh!
What is it, Krisha?
Is it just me? Or is Kratos' darkness starting to fade?
Huh, maybe it's because he's not in his monstrum form anymore.
Damn it.
How about it? Are you done yet?
Like hell I am. You've got to be kidding me. I can't lift a finger.
That is the consequence of succumbing to the darkness without knowing how to control it. But it's impressive you've lasted this long while carrying it inside you. I suppose you have Shadowlord to thank for that.
Huh? What are you on about?
For a long time, your only goal was to defeat Shadowlord. Your determination offset the negativity of your darkness, helping you maintain a balance. When Shadowlord was killed, your goal was no more, and your determination faded. That's when the darkness regained its control over you.
Did Shadowlord know?
What? There's no way in hell.
You are a homunculus of a warrior known as a berserker. Their strength and darkness were two sides of the same coin. Does this sound familiar?
Since I was a kid, I was good at just about everything without putting in much effort. For a long time, I didn't get how people could be dedicated to anything. But that all changed the first time I got myself into a sword fight. The fear and thrill I felt as I eluded death with every swing of my sword. And then the ensuing euphoria after surviving the life-threatening ordeal. For the first time, I felt alive. I had finally found meaning in my life. Not long after that, I watched Sister Lisa die right there in front of me. After that, things changed. I started challenging strangers, anybody who could put up a fight. I could only feel alive when I was staring death in the face.
Contrary to what you believe, you're not a fighter, Credo.
What'd you say?
Being good at everything made you feel like nothing was worth dedicating yourself to. But then you finally found something you couldn't pick up right away. For the first time, you felt the desire to improve yourself.
Desire to improve, huh?
The satisfaction you feel stems from overcoming your weaknesses. This instinct is the very darkness inside you, and the source of a berserker's power. There's a thin line between conquering the darkness and being conquered by it.
You're not making any sense.
At this very moment, as you lie there helpless on the ground, what do you feel?
Pissed off at how I didn't stand a chance against him.
If you were truly angry, would you be smiling?
I'm smiling?
Perhaps you feel like you found what you were looking for. You might even feel gratitude toward your opponent. You must have felt the same way after you lost to Shadowlord.
I was grateful to him?
Warriors like you need a fair fight where they can realize their fullest potential. As long as you understand this, you will never be swallowed by your darkness again. Things are often simpler than they seem. You need only to change your perspective. Dr. Noah told me something. He said that Shadowlord and Sister Lisa were childhood friends.
What?
It's possible Sister Lisa asked him to watch over you. I am as much to blame for placing you in that orphanage to begin with. I'm sorry, Credo, for everything.
That's a whole lot of jabbering just to embarrass me. For someone they call a saint, you sure are a pain in the ass. I give up. You win, alright? I guess I can stick with you guys a little longer.
Good. Welcome back. I have you to thank, Adol. Now, we can face the Grimwald Nox as a complete team.
It appears all is well now. You guys really had me worried.
Hey, how's it feel to be dragged home by Mommy after running away?
Come closer and say that again.
I'm just happy that Kratos' back.
Yes, I think we all are. I need to speak with you all about what's to come. Let's continue this discussion at the Dandelion. Adol, would you please carry Kratos?
Not in a million years.
What's the matter? Big boy Quato can't walk on his own?
You little shit. Enjoy it while you still can.
All right, that went great.
Oh, why does it have to be the Victory Day festival? Of all days.
It's the day when the monsters are most active as a result of their amassed enmity. Monsters are more vicious today than any other time in the year. It's a testament to how deep the scars left by the 100 Years' War really are.
A 100-year war with a 500-year-old curse, huh?
And now they're overflowing into our side.
Civilians will be out celebrating. We'd best exercise caution.
Yes. Tonight the Grimwald Nox will appear. And it will be like none other you've faced thus far.
How will tonight be different from the other times?
If it were just more monsters, it may not pose a great threat for you Monstrums. But the truth of the matter is, we don't know what'll happen until the time comes. I searched as much as I could, but I can't be certain of anything.
So, we're going in blind?
The Grimwald Nox is nothing more than a shell that the gods created. What resides within it is determined by the emotions it has accumulated.
Like the kid said, we're going into a wolf's den dressed like sheep. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be much fun if we knew exactly what to expect.
Did you find anything about where Zola is? You mentioned that we might not have to fight him after all.
Yeah, nobody's heard from him.
I doubt that coward would have shown his face anyway.
Even I do not fully comprehend Papa. He does not see the world as we do. As his prior actions suggest, there is nothing he will not do to complete his research. I am not the best judge of character, but I advise against thinking of him as an ally.
He was a remarkably adept strategist during the war and was always true to his ideals. We had more than our share of arguments because of that. We should expect that he will intervene.
He seems pretty quick to turn a blade against his allies from the 100 Years' War. Not that I wouldn't do the same to him.
So, what now? We're just gonna sit on our hands until the Grimwald Nox?
But there's still the danger of monsters appearing in the city. It couldn't hurt to go look around.
Yufa's right. Either way, we'll all come back here when it's time.
Be vigilant in areas where enmity may have accumulated the most, especially places that have ties to the 100 Years' War.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
So the plan is to patrol the city until the Grimwald Nox emerges.
The clock's ticking. Be careful out there, Adol. Now might be a good time to polish up your equipment and top off your supplies.
And do come home safe and sound, okay, my darlings? I'll have a glorious feast ready for you once you return.
Ugh, really? seeing how everyone's got things everywhere. Okay, this is gonna take slightly longer than I thought it would. Oh, good lord.
Adol.
I am aware of the situation, but I would like to request something of you. It would please me if you would join Rosvita and I outside. I am uncertain if we will have another chance to do this. Hey.
Anemona, is this what I think it is?
So you remember, you promised that we would have a tea party after the war was over.
Yes, I did promise that before I left. I can't believe you still remember. I'm sorry, Anemona. I should have been the one to invite you. This was very thoughtful of you.
Am I intruding on anything?
Not at all, Adol. Without you, I would not have found what I was searching for.
Yes, you're our guest, and we'll both be your hosts. I'm sure that I can take care of the tea pouring at least. Right, Anemona?
You were always too busy playing outside with boys to learn how to.
Was it really necessary to bring that up in front of Adol of all people?
Did you remember something else?
What's wrong?
No, it is not that. I was just curious to know how it would be to feel the world like the both of you.
Feel the world?
Yes. I am only a doll. There are many things I do not understand. The warmth of the sunlight, the gentle breeze of the wind, the aroma of this tea before us. I wish to feel it too, and to learn more about this world that you two love so dearly.
Anemona.
I am not used to having thoughts like this. Are they good thoughts? Or are they bad thoughts?
Whatever you want them to be.
I am only a doll. As such, I should not be having these thoughts to begin with.
You've grown up, Anemona.
Rosvita.
I think having those thoughts are what makes one human. I wonder, could it be that the thing you were searching for wasn't me, but your own self?
Oh, I remember. When Papa's alchemy experiment failed, I lost my soul. And as punishment, I was separated from you.
You've been through a lot, Anemona. But you found what you lost, and you're finally with me again.
Oh.
Welcome home, Anemona. My best friend in the whole world.
I am home, Rosvita.
Thank you for bringing her home, Adol. You're the reason I was able to keep my promise to Anemona.
I wish to thank you too. It is as if there was a haze within me that has now lifted. Rosvita is right. I was really searching for my own self this whole time. You have my deepest gratitude, Adol.
Hey, get all of these out the way. Of course, I'm never going to be able to do them all because Shantae's thing never went up.
Oh, Adol! Go get him out there, darling.
Whoa, Adol! How long have you been standing there? I know. I haven't been myself lately. Actually, this is the perfect chance. Sorry, Adol, but could I steal you for a moment?
I hope you don't mind coming out here with me at a time like this. I wanted to talk to you about something I didn't want anyone else to hear.
Is it about Felix?
You mean...
No! What? Well, I guess he has something to do with it. You already know I'm adopted, right? Well, I haven't told my siblings yet. I was planning on telling them when things weren't so chaotic. But I've been so preoccupied with work and taking care of them. I'm scared knowing that time is getting closer by the day. I'm not sure how they'll react when they find out I'm not their real sister.
Are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them?
About that. Now that we know we're homunculi, not only do I have to tell them that I'm not their real sister, but also that I'm not a real human. I don't want them to be afraid of me. Sorry, Adol. I didn't mean to unload on you like this, but I'm also too scared to tell Felix. You're the only one I can talk to.
You tell Yufa that her siblings would be fine, and that she didn't have any reason to worry. You continue to reassure her. You tell her that no matter what she is, the time she spent with them as a family was real.
Huh. I never thought about it like that.
Aha! Caught you cheating!
Ood?
Hey, Adol. What are you two up to? Hope it's not something Felix would be worried about.
What? You're not gonna cry, are you? I wasn't really gonna tell Felix.
Hey, Ood. Let's say, hypothetically, what if I wasn't your real sister? If I wasn't related to you at all, what would you do?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can you just answer the question, Ood?
I guess I'd be pretty surprised.
I see.
But nothing else would really change.
Huh? But, hypothetically, you'd have been living with someone who was lying to you. Wouldn't you feel betrayed? Maybe not want to live with me anymore?
Nope. You've been working hard to take care of us on your own, in place of Mom and Dad. You ask me, that's what a real family's all about, blood related or not. You could be a Roman or a Monstrum for all I care. You'll always be our sister, Yufa, no matter what.
Ood.
What? Are you still hung up about not being related to us?
How did... Ood, how did you know?
You see, well, hypothetically, remember when you used to have a diary?
Don't tell me you read it. I can't believe you. There are things about Felix in there.
Well, it's your own fault for leaving it on the table instead of putting it away. You're the one who's always telling us to put our stuff away. By the way, Mark knows too. But Elle doesn't really seem to get it either way.
You... Ode! Why, you little... Whoa! Hey! Get back here, young man! I'm going to crush you with a really, really big hug!
Oh, gross! Get away from me! Go do that with Felix!
Hey!
See, he had nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you were right. Thanks again, Adol.
Right. Is everyone upstairs? Yes, it is.
Sure thing. All right, that should do it. Good work out there.
No idea why that bothers to be in there. Madol, you've come at the perfect time. Tell me, have you ever smoked a cigar? It's times like these that one could most use a moment of respite. And I've got some quality rolls here for just that. Why not take a puff or two with me? Margot gives you a lit cigar. You take a puff. You don't find it to be very enjoyable. I think I'm doing this wrong.
There's a method to smoking cigars. First, inhale the smoke slowly and deeply, and continue breathing through your nose. Roll the smoke inside your mouth. Let the flavor settle on your tongue. There's not a single crease or blemish on that face of yours, Adol. It might be several more years before you'll appreciate a good smoke. On a different note, you may have seen this around the city. It seems the Bells of Freedom have taken up the mantle of local militia. They're providing security at the festival, even patrolling the city for crime. They're doing a good job at that, considering they were intended as a stand-in for the Knights. The people acknowledge that, and who knows, maybe they'll stick around. And you know who made that possible? You did, Adol. We are all grateful to you.
I haven't done anything special.
No. Humble as ever. That's what I like about you. Glia is on the cusp of change. And I believe that change will bring about a brighter future for this city. Oh, Adol, you've been traveling for many years, haven't you? I've often speculated how Glia compares to the rest of the world. As one who isn't a native Glian, what is your impression of it?
I like the people who live here.
Is that so? What is it about the people that you like?
You bring up the Monstrums and all the experiences you've had in Belduke. Now the things you've learned from its people, its history and its troubles contributed to your own growth. You tell her that all of your adventures are unforgettable, this one included.
That's a wonderful perspective. It fills this old bag with pride, knowing the young ones treasure the city in their own way. If you wouldn't mind, I would love to hear of your other unforgettable adventures. Your tales would pair nicely with these fine cigars.
You continue speaking with Margot until you finish your cigars. Truly one of the most ridiculous conversations ever. Oh, Adol, I was looking for you. May I discuss something with you? So, here's the thing. Don't know what's going to happen from here on out. That's why I want to reunite Mum and Dad while I still can. I have something in mind, but I'll need your help. Would you help me get my dad to come here? You can count on me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adol. After that, you and Jules left to find Smirnov once more. Without revealing the surprise, you invited him to the Dandelion.
Oh, would you get a load of this spread?
It all really does look amazing.
The presentation, the colors, it's all absolutely gorgeous. I've got a thing or two to learn.
I can't remember the last year I celebrated the Victory Day Festival. Thank you for the invitation, Adol.
It's the least I could do.
You didn't need to do this. I was only repaying a debt I owed to you.
Please, Dr. Noah, you must try some.
Thank you. I think I will.
Smirnov enjoys the plate of food Shantae serves him.
Oh, this flavor. It tastes like...
I'm surprised you could tell right away. And now, the other guest of honor has arrived.
Sorry I took so long, Jules. I brought the rest of the food you asked for. Oh, my.
Pamela! Is that you?
Smirnov? Oh, my dear Smirnov, it really is you! Thank goodness you're safe. It really was you I saw in town. You look a little tired, but I'm glad you seem well otherwise.
I'm sorry, Pamela. I know how worried you must have been after I left without saying anything.
Not at all, my dear. I knew you must have had a good reason. I'm guessing it's still not time for you to come home. Am I right?
Yes.
That's okay. You do what you need to do. I can wait a little longer. In return, eat as much as you can tonight so you get the nutrition you need.
Pamela.
Oh, I love happy endings.
By the way, did Jules' mother make all of this wonderful food by herself?
Jules had a hand in helping her cook. He certainly is a gentleman at heart.
It really is delicious. I'll have to brush up on my own cooking.
Look at Dad. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Serves him right. Thank you, Adol. Tonight was a success. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. I made some extra while I was helping my mom, so I thought I'd give it to you as thanks.
Thanks, Jules. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was before I became a monstrum. But while I was visiting the city once, I overheard something that intrigued me. A rumor about an adventurer named Adol the Red who traveled the world. Ever since I first heard about him, it made me want to live my life to the fullest. That's why I wrote my nails in the coffin.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so thanks, Adol. I'm glad I had a chance to finally meet you.
After the party, Smirnov learned that Zola will be too preoccupied to search for him. At the mercy of an onslaught of pleas, Smirnov conceded to extend his visit. Yes, I'm still working on the map with you, aren't I? Jules had me in the palm of his hand. If he hadn't planned this, who knows how long it would have been before I saw Pamela again. My own son saved me from failing as a husband. The good news is that Zola may not suspect our collaboration. I would very much like to meet everybody at the Dandelion and offer my help to them. Hey, are you all healed up?
Are you okay?
Of course I am. This is good timing, actually. Got a moment?
What? Don't look at me like that. Just thought I'd say thanks.
Thanks. For what?
Cut the crap. You know, at the Coliseum. I'm usually against thanking people for doing things I didn't ask for. But I figured I owed it to you two. Anyway, take it or leave it. Doesn't matter to me.
What do you think about what Aprilis said?
About being a berserker or whatever? I'm still looking to go out with a bang. But at least things make a little more sense than they did before. You can sleep easy knowing I ain't gonna be losing control and slicing people up anymore.
You think that right now, Credo might be willing to talk more about himself? What did you think about Sister Lisa?
Lisa? What does she have to do with anything? Fine. I guess I do owe you an explanation. But it's not gonna be the answer you were hoping to hear. Lisa cared about me more than I deserved. She always listened whenever I had something to say, even the trivial things. Thinking back on it, this power of mine awakened after she died. If she were still alive, I'd probably be having a drink or two with her right now. Shadowlord too. Guess this is what happens to people who get too close to me. That goes for you too, Adol. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You're the same Credo as ever.
After our duel at the arena, I think I learned a thing or two about you. And now I found a new appreciation for fighting. That super Grimwald Nox or whatever can't come soon enough. Personally, I don't have a problem with this curse sticking around.
What would you do if it went away?
Huh? Guess I've never given it much thought. But traveling and fighting like you doesn't sound so bad to me.
I don't travel to fight.
I know. I'm just gonna enjoy the upcoming fight. I'll figure out the rest when it comes.
Right, so out of curiosity... Rodana Aprilis isn't, annoyingly. Shantae is never gonna get done, annoyingly. Tito, Lucian...
Step right up! Aren't you gonna... Bye-bye! See you later!
You need it? I got it. You need it? You buying or not? I see. You saw nothing.
I think I managed to finish everything. Hi.
Professor Valen.
I want you to have this. It's a pear tart. This is my absolute favourite dish, but I don't recall ordering it.
Oh dear.
Elsa, did you forget? You don't remember what day it is today, do you? What day it is? Yes, I do remember. Today is the very day I met you 3 years ago. Yes, that's correct. That's also when you gave me this Norse mask. My life hasn't been the same since that day, and it was all because of you, Professor. I'll never do enough to repay you for helping me find happiness. That's why I keep doing everything in my power to help you too.
Silhouette.
Oh, is that so? Having an assistant would indeed be helpful. And in that case, to us, Silhouette. Yes, to us.
Any errands you'd like me to run? Are you sure? Any errands you'd like me to run?
He doesn't need a woman anymore.
Are you sure? Call for me whenever you like.
Quickly go there and just kill them.
Shall we begin our patrol, Adol?
Aprilis said to be careful in places related to the 100 Years' War.
I'd say that means we'll find the most monsters there.
Okay, let's start in those areas first.
All right, let's go, team.
Adol.
Are you worried?
What's wrong?
It's not that. For 500 years, I've fought with my homunculus allies, much like this. I've watched them as they grew up, and I've watched them as they died. 500 years of killing Lemiris, and grieving over my fallen comrades. Over time, the weight on my heart turned it cold and callous. The pain that used to be there was replaced with emptiness. It was easier for me to think of them as puppets, and I the puppeteer.
Can't even imagine.
But this time, it's different. Each of them have their own challenges, their own concerns, their own unique lives. Their futures shine more brightly than the darkness I chose to live in. They reminded me of what it was like to feel human. And you, Adol, were the one who made that possible for them.
I haven't done much.
On the contrary, I'm glad you're here with us. Would it be selfish of me to say that I no longer wish for them to fight? Will there ever come a time when they'll know peace?
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. We need only to focus on the obstacle before us with all we can muster. I'll be counting on you, Adol.
Right.
There's something here.
Take this!
I have a button that just murders.
A perilous foe, to be sure. A most impressive feat. Off we go.
Not done yet! It's down!
Go for it, Anamona!
Hi.
As is to be expected. I have detected something.
not done yet!
Oh, where in the crap is this monster?
Something's there.
There's something here.
Take this!
That was amazing!
There it is!
As is to be expected.
There it is! Take this! There it is! Who's next?
There's something here.
There it is!
Can you take this at all? There's something
Take
here.
this! It's now! That one wasn't easy. There it is! All charged up! There it is!
Well, that's you. Somewhere in the King Island, and does not narrow it down in the slightest.
Can you take this at all?
Something's there.
Extra careful. I have detected something. Let us go, Adol.
Something's there. Take this! There it is!
have detected something.
I wish I knew where this damn thing was.
There's something here. Off we go.
Something's there.
There's something here. There's something here.
They show the monster on the quest. That was not annoying. Very annoying. Ah, there it is. Right, that long search out of the way. Ugh. Come on, thing again. Two quests and that. Right. Anyway. I'm gonna end here for today because that took far longer than I thought it would, and there was a lot more stuff it threw at me than I thought it would. So, but we will most definitely finish the game tomorrow. After all, there's not really like there's a lot of it left at this point. God, why am I so cold right now? Anyway, that will be all for now though.